We started a little bit late today due to the rain and not being able to get into the right spots here. Things were locked up. It was downpouring. We had to slow right down to about 10 miles, 15 miles an hour on the highway coming up here. Mount St. Mary's from Kenmore, New York. Selena on the far side. It's going to go out of bounds. Got to get my glasses on now. I have even on my schedule because when I printed out the calendar, I did not print August because I didn't think there was a game in August for some reason. So my mistake. And then usually I'm not that lax. That's Maylee Martin. Nice feed up front. And a goal. Brenna Wilkinson. Just over 23 minutes left here in the first half. Good start here so far, 3-0 Hornell. Hornell in the red, Mount St. Mary Thunder in the blue. This is a Section 5. Sorry, we're having technical difficulties here too as well. Wilkinson had it. Slipped right out of her hands. Haley in a goal. Alyssa. A little too far. I thank my advertisers this year again, of course, Giovanni's Pizzeria. The best pizza, wings, subs, and don't forget that large salad bar at Giovanni's. Open 7 days a week, 119 Seneca Street. And by the main place, looking for a place to stay when visiting Hornell, stop at the Main Street Inn. And I'm not sure what are they doing. Are they taking a break here? So go back to the Main Street Inn. It is 3-0 Hornell. Let me reset that to make sure we have the right thing. So thanks John Carbone, owner, and log on to www.hornellthemainstreetin.com. Check out membership rates. Check out room rates. You got doubles and singles at the Main Street Inn. Lamax Automax. Maximize your dollars every day with a trip to Lamax Automax and Lamax Power Wrench Tire and Auto. Complete auto care including collision. Check out their full selection of used trucks, vans, and autos on Lamax Automax. It's with 2x's.com. Lamax Automax. And Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 324-607-324-7400. Thanks, Brian Butler, Mike Costero, Hall, and the crew at Butler Excavating and City View Towing. There's head coach Mike Wilkinson. Take a look over at the Thunder's sideline. Head coach Paige Freer. Try to give it. There's Natalie McLeod, number 4. Hope I'm saying her name right. Susanna Reed, number 13. We'll give you their names more now that I have the paper in front of me. I did email late today trying to get the lineup from the athletic director there from Mount St. Mary's, but never heard back. Might be off today. Number 16, Erin Krebs. You see her running on the field. And launched over. Centered. And just skims through. And there's a score.
Goal number 20, Isabella Gardner.
So Bella Gardner with the goal. Nice job. Nice pass as well. Makes it 4-0. Thunder on defense here, an awful lot. I want to thank the city of Rochester and allowing Hornell and Mount St. Mary's from Kenmore to come up and play this game. Turn the lights on for us. And talking to the director of operations up here, he let me into this section. Says there's a lot happening here. They do a lot of, there's a big concert coming up here as well. It's the home of UPrep football. I think two football teams. This is their home field. I'll have to do a little more research on that. He told me the names, but I couldn't remember. Too busy getting ready here. Bella centers it. That one's off. Still a slight rain here. A lot of red and orange on the on the map coming. So hopefully they can get this game in without any thunder or lightning. It's going to take me a while to get used to even the Hornell names. And a goal! Alexis Smith.
Goal number 1, Alexis Smith.
So Hornell up 4-0. Today's game brought to you by John N. Dagan, General and Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John N. Dagan. Alyssa Haley in goal for Hornell. Graham. Little give and go between her and Mora. Mora Cork. Selena on the far side centers it. Oh. Chance for Hornell squandered there. It's been a few years since I've been up here doing games, football games, usually played at Brockport. The last time Hornell made it to states, and a little too far. Wyan Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive in Hornell. Back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Dr. John Wyan, Dr. Rich Jakowski at Wyan Chiropractic Associates. Wyan Chiropractic. Some substitutions coming in. Centered. Nice stop by the goalkeeper. I don't see her number. I'll have to see if I can find it on the back of her shirt when she turns around. Nope, she doesn't have a number, so I apologize. I don't. Nice job. That was number 14. Haley Karasuzaki Karaseki. Hope I'm saying that name. Karaseki. Maldonado. Nice job defensively by Elizabeth Allen of the Thunder. Jadelyn Clark, who was our featured athlete on the social media post. Now they whistled her to come in, but then she's coming back out. Get back out of there, Jadelyn. It's going to be a corner kick for Hornell. There comes Jadelyn. McGilio's Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, and Rustic Lux. Gilio's. Get ready for winter, because it seems like it's already here. It's been a cold couple days and couple evenings. So thanks, Gilio's Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. 607-382-0836. Flower City Union, the girls team, I believe, that plays here. I think it's a girls team. Oh, nice in and out. Nice. And it's going to go out. Let's see that again. A little ahead. Ball going every which way there. Knocked out of bounds, Ella White, the 11th grader. Suzanne Reed sends it in for the Thunder. Feels like I'm at Citi Field where the Mets play. The Jets fly right over here as well. Went Monday and watched them beat the Phillies 13-3. Nice hustle by Graham. Sends it across. Nice hustle, Parker. This facility is owned, it's called the Rochester Community Sports Complex Stadium. So the city owns it. I hear. I forget his first name now. That let me in here. He's in the next room talking. Launched. Nice shot. Brenna Wilkinson, number 14. Ooh. Good chance here for the Thunder. And, oh, just a little too far. This facility holds a little over, 13,000 for soccer. And I guess Flower City does get 7,000 to 8,000 people a game, so that's nice. I'd have to come up and check that out. Twin Hickory Golf Club, still plenty of golf season left. Stopped up to Twin Hickory Golf Club, 18 challenging holes overlooking the beautiful Canisteo Valley. Thanks to Sherburne family at Twin Hickory Golf Club. Car haulers, utility trailers, dump trailers. It's Wilkins Auto Sales, State Route 21, 607-368-2842 for Wilkins Auto Sales. White stays with it. Good no call there. White one-on-one. And foul through. Wilkinson.
Goal number 14, Brenna.
Beautiful job by White. Wilkinson not giving up. Beautiful job, Brenna. Makes it 5-0. Late call, but probably the right call. Alexis to kick. Wilkinson. Claire Rose, number 2 on the far side. Gets it to Thompson. That's Delaney Thompson. Little give and go between her and Kent. Nice defense by the Thunder there to clear it. the Apex Chiropractic, helping you achieve new heights and wellness. Dr. Joseph McKay, 44 Genesee Street in Hornell. He's a professor of nutrition, professional natural bodybuilder. Jalen Clark sent into the stands. Checking in for Hornell's number 24, Maura Cork. Wilkinson coming out. Wilkinson fighting for it. I don't know how she kept. Wow, beautiful hustle. That time by Cork. Maura. It was a thing of beauty walking the tightrope over there. Through the rain, not slipping. Maura, only a 10th grader. '23, Sarah. They hand wrote the names of these, for the Mount St. Mary, and I can't read them 100%. I don't want to hack them apart, but so I apologize. Good chance for Hornell to substitute in a lot here up front. Isabella. Oh, I'm not sure why she sent it across. She had a wide open shot. Not a wide open shot, but she had a good opportunity to make it there, but that's her nature. Very generous with her play. But you don't want to do that in a game that's going to be a little tougher. Nothing against Mount St. Mary's here, but Hornell has been able to run roughshod out here on them today. Unfortunately for them, it's just been all Hornell. They did have one chance with the direct kick, but was launched. So the only real threat was that one kick by Mount St. Mary. Centered. Could be a handball, but no call. Gets it over. 12 is Brenna Kent. And ahead, and that one's sent. Not out of bounds, though. Which brings back a lot of memories. Like I said, I haven't been here in several years doing a game, but had a lot of time in this press box here where we are. Doing football games in the early 2000s. Can speak early 2000s. And nice pass. And nice job by the goalkeeper coming up for it. I think, let me say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think all their players are on the field for Mount St. Mary. I don't think they have any substitutes. Hornell's got 10 substitutes. And that's the end of the first half. $5-0 Hornell. We'll give you a rundown of the scoring if I go next door and find out from who did all the scoring. Too bad they don't have the video scoreboard on. I could connect my system up to it and they could see the replays. So it's halftime. I'm going to take a second here and actually I'll show you some replays here while we're at it. That's a beautiful job by Wilkinson coming in. Here's the problem we had. A little bit of contact there. That created the only scoring opportunity for the Thunder right there. Another good opportunity, but Hornell not able to capitalize. See the goal by Alexis. Another goal by Gardner there. Beautiful job, Bella. Crossing that just missed. A couple legs swinging in the air, but nice center that time by Bella. And that's where we stand right now. I got to take my headset off for just a minute. I'll be back with you in just a second. Okay. We're back here. Give you a rundown of the scoring. First goal by Parker Graham, assisted by Ella White. Second goal was also by Parker Graham, assisted by... Well, actually, let me get this timer set here first. Hornell in the red here. Going back, so again, Parker Graham scored the first 2 goals of the game. The first one assisted by Ella White, second one by Brenna Wilkinson. Third goal was by Brenna and assisted by Parker Graham, so helping each other out there. Fourth goal by Alexis Smith with assist by Parker Graham. And the 5th goal was Brenna assisted by Ella White. So... nice save by and hustle by Selena, crossing over. That is sneezing you hear in the background. Alexis Smith. Cleared out by Elizabeth Allen, but sent up front to Hornell again. And an easy goal for Graham. Hornell, perfect ball placement for Graham that time.
Goal number 8.
I didn't see who assisted.
Parker Graham.
Ooh. Makes it 6-0. Oops. Centered. Oh, nice job. And a handball call, I think. And Evingham. Or wait a minute, what was that? And my clock is right, 36:40. That was a stoppage. It wasn't any kind of handball or anything. Just a stoppage of play, so Hornell will get a direct kick from there. Oh, it's just going to be a toss there. Oh, nice job. Beautiful job that time by Elizabeth Allen, number 10. Oops. Every time I look down, the ball's kicked out of the screen. Good job by Haley Karaszewski. I'm not sure if I'm saying that name right. Yeah, going to be a trip. Another game next Tuesday, I'm sorry, after Memorial Day weekend. We'll be live on the air, on time next week, because I did have that game scheduled, not this one. Oh, nice job. Beautiful stop that time. Smiling, and she deserves it. Offside's going to be on Maldonado. Maldonado was just standing still. What happened, I think, is Brenda took the ball back behind Selena. Can't stand still, Selena. Selena wasn't expecting her to go backwards, I don't think. She was just trying to maneuver some of the defensive players. Out of bounds off sale. I see on the schedule for Mount St. Mary's that they were supposed to play a game a few days ago, but I didn't see any score reported. And online it said 0-0. Is there, maybe it was rained out or some other, not rained out, but another issue with it. This is definitely the first game for the Hornell Lady Raiders, coming off their run to the state semifinals last year. It's crazy to think these girls are going to have the name Cold Springs Harbor in their minds for a long time. Hornell girls soccer team lost them in the state semifinal last year, and then, of course, in the basketball game also lost to the same high school. What are the chances of that? I mean, that's how good of a program. Of course, looking back at that girls soccer team, the Cold Springs Harbor, they had won 13 state championships in the past, so definitely a powerhouse when it comes to girls soccer. Nice pass. Wow, that's not offsides, huh? I guess it is. It looked like offsides here. Let's take a look. Yeah, she was, I mean, I didn't see anybody over on this side. It looked like offsides to me. Evingham over to Selena. Can't believe she's a senior. Jeez. Up front, Wilkinson. White scores. Pick your poison there with White
Goal.
and Wilkinson. Nice pass by Parker. It was who wanted to take the ball that time. Ella White with the score. Makes it 7-0. Just sharp, crisp passing by Hornell has been the difference in this game. Because really, Mount St. Mary, the Thunder have been in place, been where they should be. But Hornell's just been sewing with a needle here in their passing, just awesome passing. And that's going to be the big difference when you're obviously, I'm not sure what classification. I went on the website, and that's why I was kind of running late too. I'm doing all this kind of research on Mount St. Mary's, the classification and stuff. I couldn't find much. Section 6 does not have a good website comparison to Section 5, which is a nice, crossing with a head. And it's going to go out of bounds, but beautiful play. Let's take a look at that again. Evingham, beautiful job. And Graham just couldn't get it to head in. No pun intended. Graham sends it up again. Wilkinson centers, and beautiful job. Nice stop by the goalkeeper for the Thunder. She made some impressive stops. In Mount St. Mary's from Kenmore, New York. Every time I hear the word name Kenmore, all I can think of is Eyewitness News with Irv Weinstein, or whatever how you said his name. Topping Eyewitness News today. Kenmore police were looking for. It always comes up. Not just because of police or anything like that. It was just you always hear the name. Nice. Wilkinson, another goal. It's a good opportunity here, Hornell, because they will be on a 5-day break after this. Obviously, they will have practice, but with Memorial Day weekend upon us. Makes it 8-0 Hornell. Just look at the passing. Nice job. Just couldn't get one through that time, but Haley Martin, the anchor of that defense. There's Maley. Wilkinson over to Evingham directing traffic. Don't be fooled either. Evingham can make that shot, and there's a wide open goal. Yep, nice attempt by the goalkeeper, but nothing she could do. Wilkinson comes in. Hornell looking to substitute the whole team now. And Wilkinson just sees her coming out. Brings the ball back. Nice try, but nothing she could do. With Wilkinson, only an 8th grader. Crazy. Forgot all about my advertisers. Want to thank the Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street. Cremation services only $16.95 plus the crematory fee. Thanks Jim Dagan, Laura Pico at the Dagan Funeral Home. Don't forget to stop in and try a refresher from Tim Hortons, splashed with real fruit pieces. I actually stopped in and had the strawberry. Let me just make sure what it is. Strawberry watermelon kiwi. It was absolutely delicious. Tim Hortons. We are supposed to have some more warm weather coming your way. I think it's supposed to be 77 or 80 degrees coming up the next few days. Hopefully on the weekend. Would be nice. I love the Timbits. Of course, I'm a huge blueberry donut fan. But they also have the, I forget what it's called. It's got the sprinkles on it. Not Carnival donut. Whatever it is. And they also have a Buffalo Bills donut, too, now at Tim Hortons. One of the official sponsors of the Buffalo Bills. I want to thank Tim Hortons of the Southern Tier. And there's a block hit. Somebody warming up in for Hornell, 19, Mia Moda. Here's Mia. I tell you, these girls from one year to the next, they look older. They're getting older, obviously, and I don't not recognize them right away. I didn't recognize Mia at first. Sweetheart of a girl. So she's got one of my favorite names. That's a professional athlete's name, Miyamoto. I mean, it's just awesome. See the rain still raining steady here. It goes out of bounds. And Moda getting ready to check in, it looks like. Yep, here she comes. And that was a good time for Coach Wilkinson to get the kids out, the girls at starters, and don't want to risk any kind of injury here. It is raining out, so any kind of slippage, you never know. We've all slipped, and it's never pleasant. The video boards, of course, all shut off except for something. Look at, there's one blue light at the top with just underneath the pigeons. Here comes Moda, and good job by Alyssa Haley. It's got to be tough for Mount St. Mary's to be playing with only 11 players. Even when one of the players from Mount St. Mary's thinks they've cleared it, it seems to be a Hornell player right there. NISA. What is that there? Some kind of fireplace. Nice job. Thompson has it. Nice move by Thompson, but she's going to be taken out. Just unintentional, obviously, but legs got crossed. I think she could have had a chance there. Martin. I'm sorry, that was Isabella Gardner over there. No baseball game today, that's for sure. What a beautiful day it was when I went down to New York on Monday for baseball down there. Just the temperature was perfect for baseball. And of course, makes it even better when the Mets win. Substitutions. I thank Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Loader Street, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben, Allegheny County for over 25 years. It's Dr. Pat Pico. Thanks, Dr. Pico. Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan, right across the street from each other. Top-notch sales, service, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons and Rockwell. Oh, crossing, just missed. I didn't see who that was. Let's see if I can see it on the replay. Is that Ella? Or, I'm sorry, Isabella White? Bella? The fans are going to do the wave now. They got to do the wave, one seat after another. Sent up front, Thompson chasing it down. Oh, nice stop. Beautiful defense that time by Elizabeth. Elizabeth Allen. Nice one-on-one win for Allen. And they're going to call a timeout. I'm not sure if that's something new this year or what. I don't think the Ryan agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville, 3 great locations to serve you better. Jeff Ryan Insurance Protection you can rely on from the Ryan agencies for home, auto, business, motorsports, and more at the Ryan agencies. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys' offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris, proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, your Hornell Lady Raiders. Thanks, Greg Connors. And by First Heritage Federal Credit Union, open a Apex checking account that pays you. That's right, earn cashback rewards. Foreign ATM fees refunded. Do you Apex? I do. First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Had a long discussion a few days ago on my way back from New York. I stopped in Clark Summit, Pennsylvania, to drop off some film to be developed. And there was a photo lab in Clark Summit. I was shocked when I looked it up on the internet because I always stop at Clark Summit on my way down or back from New York a lot of times because they have a Tully's there and they have a great restaurant row you can stop at. And I was telling him, I couldn't find a single place in Rochester that did film developing. And here they're the home of Kodak. And he said, geez, I heard Kodak might go out of business. And I said, I heard that too. I haven't, I know they still have 6,500 employees. But I don't know if they're just going to sell off. What they're going to do. I read they're possibly going to sell off their pension fund. I don't know how all that works, financials, but interesting. Such an iconic building here in Rochester. I still have Kodak stock. It's not worth much, but I have it. Officials have done a real good job too, except he almost ran over. He was just out of camera there. Almost ran over one of the Hornell players. Jasmine Avery, there's Jasmine. She almost got the brunt of the official. Want to see Mia get some action in goal here. Cleared out by Natalie McLeod. Let me show you how you spell that. It's M, little c, big C, U-L-L-O-U-G-H. I think it's McLeod. Get that shine off the field. I don't know how many times this field's been replaced. I want to thank St. James Hospital's your sports medicine team. There's Dr. Andrew Wilhelm, orthopedic surgeon, as Hornell sets up. Give him a call, 607-385-3740. Hornell sets up for a corner kick. I give them a 10-star rating. I had a broken wrist, and they did a great job there. Crossing. Nobody in Hornell just didn't have a chance that time. Susanna Reed clears it out for the Thunder. And thank God we haven't heard any today, Thunder. Because they would delay the game. Because, like I said, looking at the map, it was red and yellow all over the place up here. But no Thunder and Lightning. I wonder if their fight song is that song, Thunder, Thunder, Lightning and the Thunder. They probably did use it when it came out. Kenmount St. Mary's from Section 6, Kenmore, New York. Crossing. And sent out. Pods. I looked that up. You cannot get pods in Hornell. I'm not going to give them free advertising. Darn it. Since they don't even come to Hornell. I want to thank... Oops, wrong ad. I want to thank Mayor John Buckley. And it says good luck Steamers. I got to change that. I'm still in steamer mode. Wishes the Hornell Lady Raiders good luck. Don't forget he's running for re-election this November. Get out and vote for Hornell City Mayor John Buckley. Like I said, I wasn't prepared to do any games until next Tuesday. I thought I had time this weekend to get all the advertisements settled. I've got some other advertisers coming on that I haven't got on yet. But, and then it takes 4 or 5 hours to even prep for today's game to get things ready for it. So my ads took a little brunt of it. Nice leg. Oh. I tell you, I forget what year the stadium was built. It was designed by HKO, and they are a famous stadium engineering and design company that have done a lot of design work. I think like Yankee Stadium, Met Stadium, the new Bill Stadium might be part of that too. They designed and built, or designed the stadium anyways. I think it's the same company because I know they've been bought out, I believe. You go on Wikipedia and look it up. I should have had a poll online and say what were the former names of this arena. Don't look it up. Remember, I think initially it was Paytech Park. It was Shallon Stadium at one time. I think it was Dick-eyed Honda Stadium, or... Well, this is even without looking, I'm guessing. Then there was a strange name. Name that you never heard. I've never heard of. Of course, I never heard of Paytech at the time either. Oops. There's Tim Hortons across from the Hornell Armory. Thanks, Tim Hortons. And that's the refreshers that you can get. Whoop. I stopped in there. We did a promotion with the 2 for $6 breakfast sandwiches, and he goes, "You can get them all the time. It's not just for during that promotion. So anytime, even though it's not listed on the list, if you do want 2 breakfast sandwiches in the morning, just ask for the 2 for $6 special." That's what the manager told me, anyways. Nice pass. Nice defense. That was a beautiful job by Natalie McLeod. Thompson. Don't forget, this year we're going to bring you a lot of excitement. We're doing football, every home and away football game. Boys soccer, girls soccer, volleyball. I think we're going to try to do every volleyball game because the Hornell girls volleyball team will be playing all their home games at Alfred Elmond High School, and they do not have a video set up there that we can use. So some players and the coaches have asked me if I can come up and do their games, and I'm going to try. I'll be there for some personally, but not all of them. And I think they only have 5 home games, 5 games listed at Alfred Elmond anyways. If I'm not there, someone else will be. And I don't know if they have ever announced. Of course, I sound horrible myself, but I don't know if they ever announced volleyball before. Maybe I can get a volleyball announcer to go with them. I know the term libero. Nice pass up front by Court crossing. Oh! Just couldn't put a leg on it, and I know she wanted it. It was Kent. They want to look at a picture perfect there of top 10 of kicking it as it crosses, but in this league I would try to stop the ball and then worry about crossing it or then kicking it. Ajane. Allen gets it up. There's Mia. I may lose you in a second here. I got to change a battery. I should have changed it at halftime. My first game's always rough every year, seems like. Never. Kicked out of bounds. I'm going to change my battery, so stay tuned. There we go. Nice move. Oh, gets through. What? I think they called offsides. Let's check it out. The ball was lost. Did she fall behind? She might have fallen behind McCullough that time. Rain is coming down heavier now. And a goal. Oops.
Goal number 12, Brianna Kent.
So Kenton, who had a couple offers early, this time cashes in. Gotta zoom back a little bit here. Nice job with the box out. That time by Elizabeth Allen. Goes to Hornell though. Jasmine Avery, number 18. Thompson. Nice job by Moore. I'll basically just playing keep away a little bit here. I hear Julio. Going into the Hornell Sports Hall of Fame this year. Julio! Or my first taste of Julio when he moved here back in the, I can't remember if it was late 80s or early 90s now. Played men's league basketball with him. Or noontime, I should say, the noontime league there we had. I was like, who is this crazy Puerto Rican? A lot of fun. From Lockport, New York. Graduated in 1988, I think I heard it, or 89 the other day I heard he said, because he was talking to one of my friends who graduated from Lockport, who was in town. And he goes, and he graduated in 86 from Lockport, and he goes, I remember you in high school. Of course, Lockport graduated, 600 people then. That is a big jet, whatever that is, taking off. It's not windy at all. That's the crazy thing. It's a lot of rain, but no wind. Where was this in a couple weekends in July, or 3 or 4 days in July? We could have used some nice rain. It could have been perfect, dude, because this is going way up into Canada. Quell the Canadian fires. This rain is going way up north. I don't think it's raining in Hornell, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't anyways. Didn't look like we were going to get it down there. What do you say? Ooh. So stay tuned after this. A special presentation coming up after this, after the clock hits 0. So stay tuned. And we're down to a minute. And how important, too, like I mentioned earlier, just about getting the, I hate to say second string, because these kids work very hard, too. But they're younger, obviously 9th, 10th graders. But they are getting some good work against a Buffalo area school. You can join me next Tuesday for Hornell Red Lady Raiders soccer again. I want to thank my advertisers, as always. And crossing. And clear it out. And that's going to do it. So the Hornell Lady Raiders start out on a solid note here, winning 10-0 against the Mount St. Mary Thunder. Nice to get that first victory under your belt. want to thank everybody, too, the great staff here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex for getting me in here. And good luck to the Mount St. Mary Thunder and their season coming up. It not started out on the back, but nothing better than getting back on the horse in their next game and hopefully getting a victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, along with a great start for the 2025 Hornell girls varsity team, we would like to take this time in a moment to acknowledge a tremendous achievement by our head coach, Mike Wilkinson. Tonight marks his 200th win, an impressive accomplishment in just 15 seasons.
Yeah, wow.
Mike's work not only continues to build upon the excitement of the Hornell's girls soccer. During his tenure as a head coach in Hornell, the girls have won an impressive 7 league titles, 3 sectional titles, 2 Far East regional championships, and made 2 appearances in the state Final Four. He has been named Coach of the Year on 5 occasions, and more impressive than the accolades is the atmosphere that Coach creates within the program. This team is a family, and one that will be greatly missed once they graduate. You will notice that many of his former players return to the program, not only on his coaching staff, but as a part of the community within this soccer youth programs. Congratulations again, Coach Wilkinson. Your hard work, your expertise, and your dedication is so appreciated. Congratulations on your 200th win.
So good job. 200 wins in 15 seasons. Very impressive. Hand off the trophy. Now we know who's got it, just in case it ends up disappearing. So thanks a lot, everybody, for joining us here today. We'll see you Tuesday night as Hornell returns home for the second game of the season. We'll see you then.